What's up, marketers? Today's video is not going to be about Facebook ads at all, but if you are a media buyer, a digital marketer, or a business owner, you're gonna wanna watch this anyways. Today I'm gonna show you exactly how much money YouTube paid me in 2021 via their AdSense program. And now I do feel obligated to give a bit of a trigger warning. This video is not meant to brag about how much money I am making from YouTube, because candidly, number one, I do not make that much money from YouTube AdSense alone, meaning I can't support myself entirely from that money. However, I do have affiliate and sponsorship deals that end up being a much bigger portion than what I'm going to show you today directly in AdSense. But the reason why I want to create this video is because I believe in salary transparency and being more transparent about money. And several other creators have made videos like this that, one, inspired me and motivated me to keep going, two, kept me realistic about what my YouTube journey could be like, and three, frankly, was just interesting. And I want to contribute to that conversation. Also, hint, hint, media buyers and digital marketers, I wish that more media buyers would share their stuff on YouTube. My little secret here is that our niche is actually one of the most lucrative in terms of what you can make on YouTube. Seriously, the RPMs and the CPMs are insane. So if this video encourages even just one media buyer to start posting on YouTube, then it will have been entirely worth it to me. And I think the world would genuinely benefit from that. So before we dive into exactly what my analytics and revenue numbers look like from this channel, I do want to quickly talk about what you need to get monetized. And there's only really two things that you need to do to get into YouTube's AdSense program. Number one, you need 1,000 subscribers. And for me to achieve this, it wasn't super difficult. I believe I started my YouTube channel in June 2020, and I had already reached 1,000 subscribers by October 2020. So it took me about 4 months to get there. The second thing you need to achieve to get into the program is 4,000 hours of watch time, and this was way harder for me to achieve. It took about 6-7 months in total for me to get there. But I did become officially monetized on YouTube on December 27th, 2020, which means that 2021 was my first full year of being monetized, which is what we're going to be looking over today. So let's go ahead and pop into my analytics and take a look. So once we're in YouTube, we're gonna go over here and go into YouTube Studio. That's where YouTube houses its analytics. And you can see this channel dashboard. Now, there are a few things that are interesting here. Here is latest video performance. I really like how they rank by views, your last 10 videos, also looking at your impressions click-through rate and your average view duration, all very important things to determining how much YouTube's gonna pay you. So we'll get into that in a second. We also have current subscriber count. Always a vanity metric that seems to be more important than it actually is. Hint, hint, it does not determine how much you're getting paid. We also have recent stats on published videos, latest comments, latest posts, recent subs. But the thing that we're gonna be looking at is in our analytics tab right here. Now, this is looking at the last 28 days. And again, we are going to be looking at 2021 and how much I got paid there. But I do want to quickly look at how I'm trending right now over the last 28 days in February 2022. So as you can see, my channel is getting quite a bit more views than usual, as well as more hours, slightly more subscribers, and more revenue. And a lot of that is because I have deployed a new strategy on the channel that I'm really excited about, and I am actually seeing pretty big gains from. And I'm not going to be super secretive. The new strategy is I'm trying to post 2 times a week instead of just once a week, and that's like me being very kind to myself, because I wasn't always as consistent, and even with this 2 a week, I'm not as consistent, but I find that the algorithm does forgive me more if I don't get to 2, if I only get to 1 per week, or vice versa, whatever. Now, something that I want to mention when YouTube is determining how much it's going to pay you, it doesn't actually really come down to views and subscribers. And like I just said, subscribers have nothing to do with how much YouTube is going to pay you. And views, Kind of. What's interesting to note, actually, over the last 365 days for me particularly, my channel did not have any sort of explosive growth in 2021. And really the only kind of growth I'm getting is now in the beginning half of 2022 since I'm deploying this new strategy. So you can see here my views over the last year have stayed relatively consistent, even when I was not posting for 3 months, which is a huge gap, and it's a huge time to be off the platform, which is definitely why my numbers have stayed consistent or even trending downwards, except for now as I am posting a lot more. Now, the thing that actually determines what YouTube is going to pay you are two metrics called RPM and CPM. We can look at those right here in the revenue channel, and I am going to go ahead and look at 2021. So RPM is your revenue per meal, and essentially this is the number that YouTube is going to pay you for every 1,000 views. So that's where that view count does become more important. And then your CPMs, that's your cost per meal. This is the actual cost that it is charging advertisers to advertise on your video. And the delta between the two is about 45%. So YouTube is directly paying its creators about 45% of the CPMs that it is charging advertisers to advertise on the platform. And if you've ever seen any of these creator videos diving into their RPMs and CPMs, then you can tell that this number is very high. And the reason why it is high is because YouTube determines CPMs and RPMs based on the niche or industry that your content is featuring. And the media buying, business, and financial niches are some of the highest paid in all of YouTube. So hint, hint, media buyers and business owners, this is really the type of content that people want to see more of, and YouTube will pay top dollar to advertise on those types of videos. And frankly, another reason why this number is so high for me particularly is because I don't really have that much competition. I mean, yeah, there's a few other gurus, but a lot of the videos that did the best for me, down here in the top earning videos, these aren't videos that I see other creators making. The watch me build out a Facebook ad account videos, these are some of the most popular that I've ever made, and I've never seen other creators making that type of content. It's no surprise that you guys also like that content too, because it is pretty unique. What's kind of cool here too is the blueprint certification and the how to be a media buyer videos. Those are two videos that I ranked really well for on YouTube search and Google search. So it's no surprise to me that those are also top earning videos. So it is another part of my strategy too, moving into 2022, to make more of these watch me build out a Facebook ad account type videos, and to also do an update on how to be a media buyer in 2022. I don't really want to make anything else about Facebook Blueprint. You guys don't need it. I would recommend just continuing to watch my videos and watch other media buyers who are on YouTube going through their strategies. The Blueprint course wasn't a massive help to me as an advertiser. So if you're a creator that's interested in making content for YouTube, I would highly suggest looking what other creators' RPMs and CPMs are. One of my favorites, Shelby Church, she actually did a video that was all about how much revenue she made from getting 1 million views. And as you can see from her RPMs and CPMs, they're not that high comparatively, because this tech lifestyle content is pretty popular on YouTube. So advertisers have a lot of choices of where they're going to be placing their videos. Additionally, I also have another really cool table here that I found on this website that talks about the CPM breakdown across industries. And again, media buying, digital marketing, business ownership, and finance tend to be some of the highest. So for media buyers that are interested in getting into YouTube and trying it out, there's a really big upside financially in dedicating yourself to YouTube. Am I gonna regret saying that because I'm gonna be inviting more competition? I actually believe that more competition on YouTube would be ultimately better for me, because then more people would see YouTube as the place to go to get information about media buying and to learn more about media buying. I think that there's still an element of it being really e-com, drop shippy. So the more people who actually work at an agency or who professionally dedicate themselves to media buying, not necessarily SSMA or SMMA, I think the better for the industry and for YouTube, frankly. So when looking overall over 2021, I like my views, the revenue stayed pretty consistent, and even the months where I wasn't posting anything, you know, the range was going from about $10 up to about $30. And what's interesting to note, as of the last 28 days, since I've been posting a lot more, it's really looking at the minimum is 15, while the maximum is anywhere from like 40 to 45. So that's almost doubling, which is really exciting just by posting an additional video per day. So I'm really excited about this new strategy, not just because, you know, it is definitely going to make me more money, but hopefully it's going to stimulate a lot more growth on the platform. So I know you guys are here for the mythical final revenue for 2021, and the amount that I got from YouTube AdSense in 2021 was $7,700, which is pretty good for as small of a channel as mine is. I think at the end of December, I only had about 14,000 subscribers. So in the grand scheme of things, that is a pretty small channel. But again, because my niche has such high CPMs and RPMs, I was able to generate quite a bit of money from that. And like I teased at the beginning of this video, what I make from YouTube AdSense is a really small portion of what I actually make from this channel. I do have a few affiliate and sponsorship deals that I make a much bigger percentage out of. But I am not quitting my day job anytime to do YouTube or anything like that. But I do have quite a few goals this year for the channel. You know, looking at how stagnant my growth was in 2021, it really inspired me to really like rethink my strategy and rethink what I wanted to do with the channel. So I really do want to hit 1,000. I do want to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I think I can make it happen. It's gonna require some videos really taking off, but I do think I understand exactly like what the audience wants from me. But if there's a specific video you want from me, let me know in the comments below, please. So yeah, I really do want to double down on my content this year and really see this channel grow, because it's going to enable me to create even more content for you guys. I mean, as of now, like I don't have any courses or any ebooks or like digital products, but because frankly, I have a full-time job at Thesis, and I don't have time to like really invest in like alternative revenue streams. I really do try to focus a lot more on the content. So I'm hoping that by focusing on creating more content and more quality content, I can really grow my channel this year. So I'm gonna insert my shameless plug and say, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and like this video. These small actions really, really do help me as a creator. And I know that that's like a regurgitated line that a lot of people say, but it's true. It legitimately costs you nothing, but it does send positive signals to YouTube and features my videos more on the For You page and more on browse networks like the homepage or whatever. Feel free to keep me accountable on the 2 videos per week. We'll see how long it lasts. Seriously, my full-time job is obviously my #1 priority, but very close second priority is this channel and creating awesome content for you guys. So I will see you next video. Bye.